So rude. I'm here with Sebb Argo.
I'm here with Dion Yorkie,
And
and
we're
we're here with
Taylor.
Taylor.
We finally have a special guest back again.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So
Taylor Swift.
Taylor
the
Swift.
original.
Yeah. No, this is Taylor, also known as Isaac. He's done a lot of videos for us, not just
God.
on Instagram, but music videos. Oh, if
Exclusives. Every time we kiss on camera,
he's
basically the one behind
I'm
it.
the person behind the camera I was looking at.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to So Rude.
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me, guys.
How's So
Anytime.
Rude treating you
Yeah,
so far?
So far, this bed and breakfast has been a little bit disappointing to my liking. I'm kidding.
We usually
Pretty
start with a
good.
little
Pretty
cheers
good.
and say what we're drinking.
Cheers.
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 I'm
Oh, that was
drinking
stacked.
an iced caramel macchiato.
I'm having a frap with cookie crumbs.
In a caramel moment. I've kind of gone away from
We
the
love a caramel
matcha.
moment.
Yeah, I was usually not. I never got the iced caramel macchiato vibe. Like I was always like, "What is that?" But then I tried
Wait,
it.
caramel macchiato, that's my favorite, like regular coffee.
Yeah, it's so good. It's not
that perfect
overrated.
sweetness. The
It's
crisp.
kind of like iced cap, I guess.
And I thought you didn't like
No.
sweet. Is that not too sweet?
This is very sweet, but this is the only one I like that's like sweet.
Yeah.
Because it's like chocolate vibes.
You're like-
Kinda
Yeah,
like Oreo vibes.
that looks like it's gonna put you in a coma.
After a couple
Yeah,
special
sugar coma.
treats that look really nice.
Which, let's talk about it. We went to the beach yesterday,
Okay, let's
and
talk
on our
about
way
it.
back, we were like, "Let's make a little quick
Oh my
pit
God.
stop at McDonald's."
McDonald's.
We got like one of each times 3.
Not only that, we got
Wait, are
judged
we gonna
by
talk
like a
about that
Timothy
guy?
Chalamet lookalike.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what I was
so
like.
hard.
I thought he's an actor. I was like, what is he doing here?
He was
We roll up to the
acting
window and
for us.
like, you know when someone gives you like the flirty eyes, so we were like, which one is he flirting with?
I know.
And then we're like, do we think he's like 22? Hope so.
I think
And
he's single.
he looks right at us and he goes,
I'm going.
so I'm guessing you're the ones who ordered the, what did he say?
No, he was like, "So are you guys the,
A whole
are
bunch.
y'all the ones that ordered a lot of food?" And we're like, and I'm like immediately off the bat, I'm like, "Wow, sorry."
I guess
was
I got
like-
the 10 piece.
that was
but-
like- I know, but he was like laughing too so hard. Like,
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm just helping the establishment.
vibing.
I'm just helping
I
the
know.
economy. But I guess not.
I
I
wanted,
guess they don't want that.
I wanted to make a story, but I felt kind of like I can't do it.
Yeah.
But you know, all these people like would do drive through, and they're like
Mhm.
always making some random stories.
Yeah, like
But
do
I feel
we
like it's so
feel?
disrespectful.
Well,
What
there
if
was
it
no
doesn't want
tip
to be
option on
filmed?
the machine.
And do we feel that's
was surprised
real
about
or
that.
not?
What?
When they do like drive-through videos.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because I'm like,
I mean, the one that where they fight usually real, like the Karen ones.
oh, and they're like,
Yeah.
no, but like the ones that go like, "Can I please get a iced caramel macchiato?"
And then they
that
answer the same
yeah,
way.
the person goes,
Yeah, no,
no.
those are definitely like yeah.
Because the person would just be like, fuck off, bye.
Yeah, I feel like they know. They're
They're like, I get $15 an hour. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, Timmy works there.
Like, are you giving me the
tonight."
AdSense you're getting
Yeah,
from this,
literally.
sweetie?
Yeah, exactly. I'm
But
gonna
that's
get
true. And then
royalties.
those videos get like reshared, repurposed, and they don't get the money.
And that's not the real content like us right now.
But you know those
Oops.
videos where like somebody drives through and then like you know they like start arguing and then they get a burger or like the drink and just like pour it out in the car.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Those
It's
are
like-
very
Was that
low.
you?
Yes.
Getting
I'm,
slashed.
I'm not just behind the video of you kissing. I'm also doing the McDonald's drive-through
she's a
videos.
multi-talented queen. No,
Ooh,
have
that's
y'all seen
hot.
that video? It's this little girl. She falls into a well, and then you watch it, and then after you watch it,
The ring.
phone rings.
It's like Scream. Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
phone
The phone.
rings,
Yeah.
and
the
then they
movie.
call you, and they're like,
Ew, I can't even talk about this movie without getting creeped
and
out.
then 7 days later, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
love
I watched that
one.
video
Yeah?
7 days ago.
Oh. Bye, girl.
Thank God. Oh.
I'm like, holy water.
No, but we're very excited because he just got the Oculus.
Oh God. Yeah. I
let's
got the
talk about-
Oculus. Oh my
Um,
God. Honestly.
Tell us about it.
You should put this video that you should put the video that I filmed with you guys yesterday. Did you see the one on Instagram?
Yeah, I filmed you.
I'm on
it.
Instagram.
Sub did like a creepy roller coaster one on it. So like it's the what is it,
It
VR?
was so funny. Yeah, the VR, like the virtual reality.
I love how we're like Oculus and it's been out for like 5 years.
I know, it's been like a long time.
Everyone's like, yeah, we have
It's
it.
been a long time coming, girl. But no, anyway, it's like literally you feel like first perspective vibes.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, we tried it yesterday and Seb couldn't even stand. Like, you were like doing the ride, like the scary
I had
one.
to sit
And then you're like,
down.
where's the chair? I need to sit.
I was doing Hagrid Slayer.
I think it'll get to a point where everyone has those and uses those like constantly pretty soon.
Well, I think they're gonna use them in schools and like for distance learning as well, because like you basically can put it on and you're like in the classroom, but you
Oh,
can
that's
be in your
amazing.
house.
And
I mean, I know in Norway they already do it.
Oh.
Yeah, like they actually have like, I mean, when I was there like in 2018, no, 2014 when I moved there, like they already had like computers for like all universities. Like you do all exams on computers. So
That's
now
kind of the thing.
they
Like
have
the technology's there, but
Yeah.
most people don't know about it.
exactly. And during COVID, they actually started having like Oculus, like more like they're the only country with like I don't remember how many percentage, but like the over 50% people driving Tesla, like super a lot, like they're super progressive.
And I feel
Wow.
like VR is like great for like you were saying, like, well, you weren't saying that, but like I feel like it would be great for like
You weren't saying that,
learning
yeah.
how to fly planes or things, because you were like, there's
Yeah.
a VR thing about a plane falling down, but it's like it would be great for also like learning how to fly a plane.
Yeah,
or
and then
like
things would be even
learning
more
how to
progressive.
drive.
Everyone would like the
Yeah.
systems would get so seamless.
It's like it scares me. I'm not gonna lie, but it
It is.
excites me.
But because
Oh.
let's be honest, like the way things are going, I'm sure it could only help. I hope because the way things are going in the world, like we need systems to change.
It's a technology.
Yeah.
Like, of course, it's gonna help. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
imagine, like, they're like, for example, okay, for example, somebody who can access going to school, maybe but whatever reasons, like they can access all these spaces through that. Or for example, if you
It's
want to
incredible,
travel,
yeah.
like you want to go to Louvre, but you can't go to Paris, you can afford that, so you can go to the Oculus, literally walk in the museum like everybody else, but like. Like even no ticket, no people, whatever.
And because it's more
And
physical, you almost learn more.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
actually like see it not like as a picture. You see it like remember when I showed you this Mexican thing yesterday?
yeah,
Yeah, like
What? Girl, I was like, take me. He was telling me that like you can meditate. I'm like, take me to the mountains, and you put me in like some weird ass horror thing. I'm like, what the
You're
fuck
like,
is going?
he put me in this thing. And he's
Like, Seb, you have
"You're
to
gonna
check it
this
out."
one." I'm like, okay, I put it on. And they're just like, I'm surrounded by a group of people. They're just all looking at me singing. La, 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 la. And then
In
he's like,
Tijuana.
yeah, in Tijuana, Mexico. And I'm like, thanks.
You're in the center.
Yeah.
But
I'm
you
like,
know-
you can't move away
But
from
this
them.
is what I was
I
saying though. Like,
hate
remember
that.
how it felt though? Like, it looks like they're actually there, and they're
Yeah.
looking at you. Like, you just literally like it's a 360, right? So you like look around.
And then one of them, I'm pretty sure she grabbed my butt.
Oh, and you felt does the
I
new
bet in the
one?
morning. I'm kidding.
Are they getting that intense with it already? Where the new ones like you can feel like air or something?
Yeah, so like I saw just like one little ad, but first of all, there's like 3 cameras, so you have like better views outside, like because the mine is like kind of old, right? And then all
So
of
you
the
can be like
sensors-
walking and playing at the same time.
Yeah, and a lot of and they have like I think this little screen on the side, and then like
gosh.
you can, and obviously like it's been like many years since like they did the second one, so they have like enhanced like visualization, so now it's like way more detailed, like and the more it's already detailed. I mean, the one that we saw were like kind of cheap graphics, but if
Mhm.
you like pay for some expensive games, it's like realism in there, so you actually feel like you're in
And the
there.
difference in like only a few years. Same with like the Avatar ride versus Star Wars.
Yeah.
At Orlando, like
Okay, but like the difference
shit is
between this
wild.
reality and when you watch that, the only like that, somebody hits you there, you're not gonna feel it. But remember, like when you were on the roller coaster, you felt like you were falling.
Yeah.
So your body reacts to whatever you see, like
Because
would
yeah, you
hear
did.
here.
Because like last night, I felt like I was in a roller coaster,
and I felt like I was flying. Like the one where the
Yeah.
so sick.
which leads me to like there's like you can meet people in VR,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can like make friends. You can like go to bars, parties. How far away are we from getting plowed in the VR?
By certain people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially Hagrid or Pedro Pascal.
Exactly. Exactly.
He was telling me that he was wearing the VR glasses in the train. He was telling me that he was wearing the VR glasses in the train.
Uh
Tell the story.
Okay,
huh.
so
In the train, was everyone like, "What the fuck"?
there was like almost no people. Like so, I was
You're like, I punched someone in the face accidentally.
well, I'll get to that, honey.
Let him tell the story.
Okay, go onward.
So, you just tell the story. No,
was
but
it.
it
Thank
was
It's a good
you.
part. Thanks,
it was
bitch.
it was yeah, it was worse than that. So basically, I'm sitting in the train. There's like literally the empty train, like nobody around me, right? So I put the VR because I was like bored. I was gonna meditate or I was gonna like do some work, but I was like, no, it's okay, because like I didn't get to to kind of see it in the night before, so I was like, it's fine. So like I put it on. And I'm in like, in this VR reality, whatever. I forgot everything. I was kind of meditating. And then this like cute, and I'm like, it's been like, I guess like an hour or whatever, because the train takes like an hour, right? And I'm like on the train, like doing this thing, whatever. And then I know like the closer to Toronto you get, the more people get on. And then but
Yeah,
I'm
it
in
gets
VR.
popping.
But I'm in VR. I don't know what's happening. Like I don't even hear them
I'm not in
because like,
Toronto.
I'm not. I'm not in Toronto. I'm in
It's
VR.
transformative. It's scary.
Yeah,
Like, I
you
forgot-
forget.
when you come back to the house. I'm like, oh, I'm in this place.
Yeah, you're like you.
Like the walls were taller. a
You
second ago.
literally forget, you know, and then like all these boundaries, whatever. So
Okay.
because it's immersive. So I had my AirPods, so you know, obviously with like noise cancellation. So I'm like, there's like this
She
on
was
the.
gone.
So I'm
She
doing
was
thing. Yeah,
gone.
there's basically this meditation, the music playing, like this girl's talking, and there's like this balls flying around.
You're like, I took a Valium before, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And there's been a lot of things involved, and then and I'm supposed to like grab these like kind of like different objects, and I can like, you know, do something with them. I can like throw them. I can do whatever.
Okay.
So there's all these like things, and I'm like, wow, and I'm like, you know, going like this and like picking them up, and then I'm like, you know, and then somebody's just like pinching me. I'm like, whoa, this is like so realistic. I'm like these little objects fighting back. I was like, what's going on? And then somebody's like,
You better work.
and I was like, whoa, and I was like, wait, and I'm like, and this guy, I'm sorry, you were like literally doing like this in my face.
Oh my god. Wait, so was there no one there and then they came and sat down while you
Well,
were
yeah, like
playing?
1 hour later, there's somebody was there, yeah. But I'm like,
He's like, wow. What?
I'm way too paranoid for that. Like, I would be checking every 2 minutes.
I was like,
Yeah.
You're just like, no. My boundaries are
I
set.
mean,
Nobody's coming.
I mean,
like-
there were so many spots where nobody was sitting. I don't know why this
Right.
man decided to sit next to me.
Yeah, that's a bit
'Cause you
sus.
did-
Yeah.
No, but basically, yeah. So apparently, like, I didn't touch him physically,
Right. I'm
and
glad.
neither in virtual reality. But he was sitting, and I guess my hands were like close, and then he was like, but
Imagine
he was
drinking
really
coffee
chill.
or
I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm so
my
sorry.
God.
Like, and he's like, no, it's okay, don't worry. Like, oh, like, and he was like actually asking me questions. He's like, this is probably so cool, whatever. Like, you know, whatever. So he was like chill.
Right.
But yeah, I was
He's
like,
like, can I try?
Yeah.
You're like, no.
I'm like, not this game, honey. Oh god.
Have you seen Little Mermaid yet?
No.
No, yeah, you
They're
have.
right.
Yeah, but isn't she Swedish? Little Mermaid is Swedish or Norwegian.
Norwegian?
Like the original Little Mermaid is from Norway, I think, or Sweden.
I'm pretty sure it's
Norway.
Disneyland.
No,
Like, she's from Disney.
because this guy wrote the story, the
Mhm.
original
Ariel
Little
is from
Mermaid.
Disneyland, no?
I'm
So the writer,
Mr. President.
Was
I'm
Norwegian.
speaking.
allegedly.
Yeah, no, like the original story
Mhm.
is written from I think Norway or something, and it's actually like she dies in the end, and she becomes saltwater or something because it's like nobody loves her. It's a very sad
Sounds like
story.
misinformation.
But then Disney rewrote the story to make it like a happy ending.
Aww.
But then they said that the writer of the original story,
know, that's true.
the Norwegian guy or something,
Uh-huh.
was gay, and that's why it's like a gay queer
That's why
coded.
it has so many.
It's a
undertones.
queer coded story because
Right.
it's like kind of like the forbidden love of like two guys.
Yeah.
Because it's like he'll never get to be part of this world.
She got
Aw.
deep
He felt like
into
a
this
mermaid.
mythicism.
And that's very much what the Luca movie was inspired by. I assume.
Yeah. So there's gays everywhere. Gays everywhere. Happy Pride.
It's out or not, living their
Happy
best life.
Pride.
Happy
Oh my God,
Pride.
you know what would be
Happy
cool?
Pride to everyone.
What's
I'm
Pride?
sending everyone
What's Pride?
so much light and strength and love, and I hope you're just putting out all your good energy because I know everything's crazy towards the LGBT community right now. But
What are y'all's
cheers
goals?
to Pride because we all deserve it.
Nobody cares.
What are y'all's goals for Pride 2023?
Okay, my goals for Pride. Get like sponsors. No, I'm kidding. My goal for Pride is to
This is so good.
have like a little celebration. I feel like because of the pandemic, last few years have been lacking for Pride. So definitely like a hot moment. House party, thinking party bus, club, another club, karaoke, dip to the spa, back to
Another
the pool,
club.
ocean. Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We stand.
Fire Island.
What about you?
I don't know. Pride, whatever. It's like the same month for me, to be honest.
It's like another day to drink.
Yeah.
My goals for Pride are find a sugar daddy.
Love it. Oh, can you please get one with like a 50 million yacht?
Yeah, no, we were at the beach yesterday, and then there was this person with a boat, and they almost ran us over.
Well, we wanted to like join.
Yeah, we wanted to jump in the boat, but they were just like,
I think
were
they got arrested.
Yeah, what happened? Because like
We're like here. They're like running.
I don't
over.
know where the
We-
boat was like floating, like about to run us over, and then they're like, "Excuse
When
me."
just like Vicky's hair got caught in the propeller.
Yeah, our friend's hair got caught in the propeller
like,
of a boat.
Her hair was like so long, and she was like, "Guys, look, my hair's so long."
And then she got a nice cut, but it was because she got trapped in the propellers of the boat.
Yeah, we're like, "Girl." So then the cops.
Now she
came,
has the hair like Seb's.
Yeah.
allegedly. No, yeah, we were at
That
the
was a
beach,
free
and there was,
haircut.
like 40
Yeah.
cops. Like cops came in like boats, like SWAT team boats, and I was like, "Seb, is there something in the water?"
Yeah,
Like,
no.
oh
Tian
my
was
God.
like, Seb, I think there's a bomb underwater.
I
That's
didn't
why
say-
Oh my
I
God,
said-
the police.
I said, "Is there something in the
No,
water?"
you said, is there a bomb
I didn't say,
underwater?
"I think there's a bomb." I said, "Is there a bomb?"
There's a bomb?
Yeah.
We can cut out the bomb part. We don't.
Tian thought there was a bomb underwater.
I didn't think there
Because
was
of
a
the,
bomb. I
because
said
of the
there's-
police?
I said there's like 50 police in the water. Is there a bomb?
There was 4.
Underwater. I was like, Tian, if there was a bomb underwater, there wouldn't be cops around.
I think that
Of
beach.
course there would be. What are you
No,
talking
they'd be
about?
like, get the fuck out of here. They wouldn't just be like, let's see if it explodes or not.
They're like, these are
They're
gays.
keeping
Just
the
let them be.
civilians calm, no?
No.
They're like, Happy Pride! Oh my God.
No, but like, it's like, have y'all heard of people dying by
That's heavy.
thunder, struck by thunder, lightning?
I was gonna ask you why, like,
Excuse me.
personally in your life, you know a lot of people.
Personally,
Because I can't say I know of one.
I've heard too many stories of people that knew people that died because they got hit by lightning. Like I've heard of a few that were playing soccer and they got hit by lightning,
That's a choice.
and different people.
choices.
And it's like,
Both of them in the same day?
Were they twins?
Imagine one right now, but left each other.
It does happen, but it's like the possibility of that,
crazy,
the chance is
no?
very slow, very low though.
It's crazy.
Like
and they
1 in like
survived.
million or something.
No, they died.
Shit. That's. I mean, because it'd be cool if you survived. Because then you're like, I got
You
hit by
wouldn't
lightning.
survive getting hit by lightning.
What is that? What is that
No,
superpower
I'm
thing?
sure somebody
the guy's
has.
like Flash. You're like, I'm
Yeah.
Flash now. I mean,
I think you would survive, right? If you wanted to.
You
You'd just
wouldn't?
be like, oh, that was crispy. Like, I'll move on from that experience. Like, I'm ready to let that go.
toasted.
crispy? Okay, quick question. So
We've been canceled like 5 times already.
We've been
Q&A.
watching. We've been watching.
Fuck Q&A. How many times can we be canceled?
We've been watching Yellow Jackets.
Oh my
If
God.
you haven't seen Yellow Jackets, go check it out.
And if you are, a friend of the
Not
pod, you know
sponsored.
I don't like to rewatch things. And we rewatched the first 2 episodes after seeing the first 2 seasons.
It's
Ooh.
really good.
There's so many good Easter eggs. So, like, going back, I recommend.
Easter
So
eggs.
spoiler ahead. Spoiler ahead.
Spoiler
But
ahead.
in the
Don't
show-
say I didn't warn ya.
Don't say I didn't.
Say I didn't
Warn ya.
Anyway, so in the show, their flight goes down and they are stranded and they end up eating each other, right?
And we
So-
showed you this morning. How did you feel about it?
No, if you were stranded, if you
Excuse
were
me.
in a flight
You're good,
and
you're
it like crashed
Okay.
and you were stranded in an island
Mm.
and there was only like other people dying that
Mm.
you could eat, would you eat them
Yes,
or would you starve?
I would eat. I would survive.
You would,
I would do whatever it takes to survive.
you would eat a dead person. Like
No,
yeah.
I'm pretty crafty, so I would literally never get to that point. Like the moment we crash, the second we crash, like I would be thinking about everything to do with food. Like the second we crash.
I'm very picky about my meals. Like,
Yeah,
If
like-
I'm a vegan.
Yeah, like, I'd be conserving all the nuts for winter,
I mean,
so I wouldn't get to the point where I need to eat someone.
The testicles.
No, not those kind of nuts.
Ow.
I mean, if you're offering, like if you're like I'm over this, like eat me. I'll eat your nuts first.
all I'm saying, I don't think it tastes good, so I
Exactly.
wouldn't want to eat it. Like, if
No.
it tastes good, like, why not?
Also, I don't know. I'm not talking science because I don't know shit. But allegedly, doesn't eating a person like fuck up your
You
brain
keep
state?
saying that, but I
Probably.
don't think so.
I think
Because it's like
maybe it's not good
it's just
for you.
me.
You should do a fact check.
A what?
A fact check.
A fact
Yeah,
check.
Let's ask the checker.
I don't know.
in this show.
But then
Context of
okay,
what
but
they
then you
went
eat this
through.
person, and then that person is gone, and then what are you gonna do? You're like, shit, I'm still gonna
Yeah,
die, but I ate the
right.
person.
Yeah,
You're like,
Because I feel
shit.
like once
Yeah.
you eat someone,
there's no going back.
then you would be like, okay, I have to eat someone again. But if you don't eat someone, then you're like,
Something
okay,
at
I'm
least,
gonna
not
try
someone
like I'm gonna
necessarily.
try like fruits,
Something-
like
Okay.
plants,
Well,
whatever.
if you're
I'm gonna try.
eating someone, there's no vegetable options, people.
I'm gonna try a little salad.
Yeah, that should.
Like-
a little nut trail mix.
Wait, you look down, there's snow. You look up, there's snow. You
Okay,
look to the
so-
side, there's snow.
Yeah,
You try to get a caribou, you lose an arm because your arm froze off while you were trying to hunt the caribou.
a caramel
A caribou.
macchiato.
A caribou. It's starve to death or eat someone.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't kill them. I would have someone to cook them.
Well, you have to kill him too.
No, like they're like, oh, I'm about to die.
Somebody does.
And they're like, if I die, you can eat me. Would
Mm.
you eat them?
Yeah, like they die of natural causes.
Okay, so
and then the barbecue's just waiting.
okay, but nobody
The
mentioned.
barbecue's already preheated.
Nobody.
At least that's how it happens.
That
in the
was my
show.
follow-up question. Nobody said anything about the barbecue. What's the
Well, it's
situation? Is
cooked,
there like nice view
obviously.
table?
No, yeah, you're not gonna eat them raw. In conclusion, I don't think any of us would eat a human being.
In conclusion, if we did fall, like, here's my question: as the plane's going down, what's your reaction? Thinking you're gonna die, not live, obviously. What's your final moments?
I think I would be like, please don't be in love with
Okay, you'd be singing.
someone
You'd
else.
be choir, folk glee club.
Oh no, I'd be like,
Got
oh no, I'm falling in love.
Oh no.
Because she
I'm
says the
falling
plane
in
is falling
love
down.
again.
What did she say?
I thought
The
the plane
plane
was
was
falling
falling
down.
down.
How'd you turn it back around?
That'd be my manifestation
big
for it.
manifestation.
I'm like, come on, pilot.
Yeah.
Thought the plane was
Everybody's like,
falling
ah! You're like, oh.
Everybody's singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the melody fucking right.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh no, I'm falling. The plane's like,
that would be good.
I could see it, and honestly,
I'm done.
inspirational. I'd be there with you going, I can
Alright,
see
sing it with me.
clearly now. The
You know how they do in
plane is-
church? Like they're like,
Oh,
all
God.
singing.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Did you say Hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Hi, Luja.
I'm back to Los Angeles all over again. Hallelujah.
It's interesting. Oh, we lost the light. And that's what happens here on So Rude. We're the lighting guys as well, folks.
We didn't pay the light bill. Yeah, let's just let it go.
The light-
So you are a Taylor Swift fan, huh?
Me? I heard a couple songs.
I think we have to talk about it.
We have to talk about it. And which is your favorite album? Can you pick? Because every time people ask me, I can't.
You either have to
That's-
pick your favorite album right now or eat someone, huh?
Oh.
Okay,
We're no longer.
it
spoiling
really
Yellow
depends on the
Jackets, by
time
the
of
way.
the year, time of my life. Like, come on. Okay, but like my all favorite. Okay, the most listened to I can say, or like actual favorite. I mean, now it's Midnights, but
Yes.
So Midnight's took the cake for you.
Midnights.
It did exceed your expectations.
Midnights.
Yeah.
It
I
did,
loved it. It
yeah.
felt like a whole new album. Like the sounds were so different.
Mhm.
Like some of it, just like, for example, Vigilante shit. Like she never done anything like that. Like it just sounds
No.
kind of to me. It was close to like like maybe Billie Eilish vibe a little bit,
Right.
but like make it Taylor kind of thing.
The whole
and
Midnights
electronics, a lot of electronics and the voice. You know, like in Midnight Rain. I gotta love that.
Yeah.
The
I
whole
love that
Midnight's
too.
album I loved because it was like so pop vibes,
Mhm.
but it also felt so like honest and like vulnerable, which I was like, because I love 1989, which is like bops, but it was like it doesn't feel like it's like vulnerable side, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, like you know the Labyrinth.
Yeah, like
God.
Labyrinth, even like Bejeweled. It's like
Yeah.
so pop, but it's like, oh shit, I get you, girl. I see it.
Just like a lot,
Mhm.
like all of that stuff through her lyrics. Like she always does that. Like just like she just
Yes.
She has
being
that perfect
honest
balance.
and-
It's like not trying to be mainstream.
yeah.
It's still got that authentic storytelling.
And if she wants to be mainstream, she'll write a good ass.
Exactly.
You know, like
mainstream
lyrically
rap.
wise, like I feel like some of the songs, kind of like the depth, reminds me of like the lakes from. Is it?
I love that's one of my favorites.
Yes,
Am
the
I right?
lakes.
Yeah.
Like if I had to pick
Okay.
one song to listen to
Cut it
forever
out, please.
from Taylor, like if you only had to pick one song that you could listen to from Taylor forever, what would it be? Because for me, it's down to The Lakes and Last Great American Dynasty. I think.
One song? I'd rather die.
That's yeah.
I'd rather be eaten by the Yellow Jackets.
Literally.
You're in next season.
Wait, they
Congrats.
did cannibalism? They started eating each other?
Oh.
I
No,
don't know what you're
spoiler
saying,
alert.
girl. I don't know what's going on.
No.
We said we were done with the spoilers.
Cut.
So, I think I would pick. No, I can't.
From song, no.
Like, maybe like one.
Okay, let's do like
No,
we
you have
actually
to.
have to. Like, we
You
have
have
to.
to.
Yeah. Okay,
one
one
per
song.
album.
No, like you. 5 seconds.
He's like,
I want to
he's
hear.
like bargaining like one per album.
No, I want to hear both of you
30.
say in 10 seconds.
One per three
Like-
songs.
What is the one right now in these 10 seconds that comes to your mind?
Well, right now it's Karma featuring Ice Spice.
Of course. I was waiting for it.
No, or hits different right now.
Okay.
Right now, like this second, but it will change next second. Like
In 10
I just-
other seconds.
Yeah, I'm just
it
like that.
alternates.
For me, it's
Got
like Lavender Haze been like in my head for like a couple of weeks now. Just Lavender Haze and like Bejeweled recently too.
Bejeweled
Okay.
soon.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I feel.
But the album, I feel like 1989. It's like my
Your
Guess
top.
favorite.
1999
But it's
girly.
just
I'm
like
a folklore
because
girly.
maybe it's because it's like the most iconic songs. I mean, folklore is like so much deeper.
Wait,
than
is the Lakes
like,
folklore?
Folklore.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely a folklore girly.
Yeah.
I'm like my
Yeah,
holy
those very
trinity.
mystical.
Mystic.
My tentative holy trinity is 1989, Reputation, and Midnights. I think. I don't know which one's top from that. Probably Midnights, then Reputation, then 1989.
You're like all the pop stuff, whatever I can shake my ass to.
Yeah, but then I think I'm like when I'm not in the pop mood and I'm like in like therapeutic mood, then folklore and
And
evermore.
Evermore.
That
Wanna
be
bitch,
hyped,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I really can't pick, and I've tried, and I've
I
tried.
know every time I ask you this question, it's like same answer.
It's therapy.
I know, and for me, it's like sometimes like I'm like, oh, it's probably this song because I've listened to it so many times. But then like next month, I'm literally listening every single day to that another song, and I'm like, oh no, it's this one. It's like always switching, and I can go
Yes.
like from Midnights that's like in 2023 back to like 1989, and like all week listen to like Wildest Dreams or something.
Yeah, and then you go to like one of the first ones, and you're like,
Literally.
wait, shit, this is good.
At some point,
This hits different.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's different.
like I was listening.
Oh,
right?
we went to the Taylor Swift concert together, but then we.
Okay.
I saw on Twitter.
Messy.
This is I literally have goosebumps. Look at me. It's
Chills,
crazy.
chills.
Literally.
No, apparently, did you hear a lot of Taylor Swift fans that went to the concert are saying they have Taylor Swift.
It's crazy
What's
how you
that
actually
called?
I
have
know, I'm like a concert.
When you forget things.
when you forget things. What?
Oh,
Alzheimer's?
I'm relatable.
No.
In the moment? Short-term memory loss?
Like you forget the concert.
No. Yeah, they have. Oh,
Maybe
Memory
they
loss.
just got too much
they had.
drink.
They have they had
I
memory loss
have
from the concert. They don't remember
Too
anything.
much to drink
But I'm pretty sure they
tonight.
just all got really drunk. What's your experience?
We have here with guests as our
One
guests.
of the ones affected by the memory loss.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I got you.
No, but basically, I was so excited to see Taylor because I've never seen her, and like this concert, I was just like, I know like you don't have to get drunk or anything to have something cool, but by some reason I wanted like to have the. I mean, we were all kind of like having a drink, and then
I had a couple.
and then I had a second one.
Like, we're all drinking, I swear.
I wasn't gonna have any, and then I found the buzz
Someone
balls.
sparked my drink.
My friend had told me
Yeah.
about buzz balls. They don't have them in
Okay,
Canada.
those were gross.
They were disgusting.
They were so
They were a
sweet,
letdown.
Yeah.
and they were like.
Awful. If
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you my opinion, don't try them. They give me the worst headache as well.
And you
so.
were like, they're so good.
I was trying to convince myself because
I
my
know.
friend
No, I
hyped
tried
it
and I was
up.
like, this is pure sugar and sticky.
And they're not,
And then we went to the beer and that was
And
nice.
like,
And
they're
we had-
not even that strong.
and sour too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We had the pizza.
But
Mm-mm.
I don't know how, because we were like in different seats. And then
And then he all of a sudden was in
kept,
our area.
he just kept switching seats. He was like all the way in the back. And then all of a sudden his videos are like almost where we were. I was like,
We're like, wait,
I know.
floating around in the stadium.
I know, it was so funny. So, because like I had like maybe like a couple of beers, and then I was like, I was going to back to my seat, but then I was like, I deserve better than this. But no, but
What is
the
this?
true,
For
okay,
little old me.
the true story, I don't remember much of it because I was kind of tipsy, and
it's
then.
the Taylor Swift memory loss. It's not you.
But I did record like almost the entire concert on my phone. So like I just skipped the last part because my phone died, but I literally kept everything so I can kind of refresh my memories and go back. But yeah, I think I was coming to my place and I was like, and then I was just like, I guess I was screaming to, I don't know, like I think one time there was this. Oh, okay, now I
You're like,
remember.
these seats just won't do.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. And I was like, and you know, when I get drunk, I get like very like talkative, and I'm just like, you know, I don't know, I just can't get out of any situation. So I think what happened, at least I remember once, like I come to this guy and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, my friends are right there, and he's like, okay, that's fine. And I'm like, oh, and then I'm like,
grabbed
and then
someone,
I
you're
went
like, "You're
down,
my
and then I
bestie."
went down. So then I went from there to get another beer from that floor. Then I came back and like, oh, it's right there. And then I'm like down, and then it's like
It's
almost.
nice.
But the truth is, yeah, like when I look at my videos, like almost at the very end of the concert, I was like, literally, there's like these two steps and it's floor.
Yeah, you're
You
like,
see like a chewed pretzel, you're like, oh,
that's my pretzel.
Yeah.
They make you eat it. You're like,
You're like, my friends are backstage actually.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm like,
mustard.
I'm friends with Taylor.
You're like, Swift?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. But I mean, it was fine. I mean, I think what happens
Swift
is
asked
like,
for her pretzel.
yeah. I'm like, Swift Pretzel's coming through. No, but I think at some point, like, they just really don't check your ticket because it's like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
it
dark.
gets too
People
crazy.
are like, well, you know.
I think in Canada they're more strict with that, but I did notice like it was kind of like, woo, all over the place.
And also it's like, Did y'all see the people that were like didn't get tickets to go to the concert, so they just applied to work security at the concert?
That's fine.
Oh.
So you get like the concert for free, and you're getting paid for that.
But you have
But
to.
you need-
But imagine if you're like standing outside.
But yeah,
so you
no,
don't see
you
anything.
can't even see it because like the ones that are like by the stage have to be looking the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be. I'd be like this.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah.
I know.
You need qualifications for security now.
No, apparently no, because like a lot of fans were doing that.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's-
I would think Taylor. I mean, like she's
Like,
like
now
so much
she's
funny. I
free
would.
with
I would think she would like hire like the
professional.
yeah. Like,
She
she doesn't have
switched-
problems with that.
I think she switched to like private security after one time. Did you see that video where she's like, "Now we got bad blood. Hey, stop!" And now, "Hey, don't touch her," because the security guard was like touching a fan. Like a fan was like, "Whoa!" and the security guard started like pushing her, the
Mhm.
fan. So Taylor was like, "Stop doing that!"
Really?
And then after
She was
that-
singing and still continuing singing
yeah,
and singing.
she was
Yeah.
like, "Now we
Really?
got. Hey, stop! Do hey."
I want to see
It's-
that.
I'll show you.
Is that online?
Yeah,
I
but
see
now she has like private security instead of like the ones that you hire, I think.
I mean, imagine what it's
Yeah,
like for
I
her
would
to scream
assume.
that on the stage and she's singing. She
Yeah.
was probably mad too.
And it's a bop with that like that version though. Screaming security guard version. It's really good.
Oh, I heard. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
I saw it on
"Hey,
Reels or
She wasn't
something.
doing anything.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
you know.
No,
that
let's
thing.
do
You know, I'm gonna-
Daddy,
Yeah,
and
batty.
not for me. Daddy, Zaddy, and not for me. Okay.
What is that?
So you have to say who's your daddy, who's your zaddy, and who's not for me. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start. Zac Efron,
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton
John
Kutcher, John Cena. Oh, I know this one. Do you know who John Cena is?
Yeah.
John Cena is Zaddy.
What's going on in those pants?
Zac Efron is Zaddy. Oh,
Mm.
no. John Cena is Zaddy.
Daddy is Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, Daddy's Ashton
What's the
Kutcher.
difference between Zaddy and Daddy?
And Zac Efron is not for me.
I
So
feel
It's like the
I
same,
feel
but it's like higher.
Daddy's gonna give you security.
Yeah.
Daddy's like you want to lick everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like Zaddy's like you want him to do it on
I hope my mom's not gonna watch this podcast. She's like, "That's my son."
That is not your daddy.
Make sure you, for real, go check out all their amazing videography. The links will be below.
Oh yeah, if you're watching this, go check out patreon.com/Sebastian because that's where we have the full podcast.
See,
and then
gotcha.
go check out all of his links below.
This fabulous content creator right here, mama.
Thank you.
He is very talented.
Yes.
Okay,
Zaddy.
so next round.
Oh
you pick
wait,
three.
I'm tossing out. I'm switching. I'm tossing out John. I'm keeping Zaddy for Zach.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't really think Zac Efron's that cute now, but I would do it just because
He
I
was
loved
in
him
High School Musical.
Yeah, but that's
Like back then. So I'd have to do it just to be like, oh wow. Look at
But
that.
John Cena is kind of like very zaddy.
But I already met him, so I'm fine.
You did?
Yeah. Oh my god. So me and
Were
my
you in the
brothers
dark
went to
room?
we went to they were obsessed with WWE. Yeah, a very dark room. And I was like, can I have your signature? But he gave me something else instead. Chlamydia. No, for real though, I was in the line, quick story, and I was like, sign this, and he literally got to me and went, no, he didn't say that, but he looked at me and my brothers and just, no, I'm done signing, and walked away.
He said, that's enough.
He's like, "I'm done signing." Sorry.
He literally was like, oh, I've done enough, and I was like,
He's like, oh.
I was next.
He's like, sorry,
I'm
not.
done enough.
He's like, sorry, I'm not John Cena. You're like, yes, you are.
They're like, "You and your
Yeah.
brother is so cute. I'm done."
Like, this 15-year-old sitting on me, get me out of here.
Okay, who's next? Pick three.
Okay. So just the names.
Yeah.
Okay, Zayn Malik.
Okay.
Jonas.
Which one? All
the-
three?
One of the Jonases.
No, the
Nick.
Nick Jonas.
Of course.
Oh, Nick Jonas.
And what's his name?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
No. What's his name?
What's his name? Tell me his name. Where is he from?
Okay.
Shawn Mendes.
Wait.
Zayn Malik.
I said him. Zayn
Oh.
Malik, Nick Jonas,
Okay.
and the third one, what's his name? God, hold on, give me a second. Joe Olin.
Oh, we
I'm
don't
gonna-
like
Not
Joe
for
Owen.
me.
Yeah, Joe Owen is not,
Not
for me.
He never was. To be honest, like
In the beginning, he was for me a little. I'm not gonna lie. No, I thought he
Not
was
my
hot in
type.
the beginning,
it doesn't.
but not
It
anymore.
doesn't take a village.
Wait, for what?
For Sebb to think someone's hot.
Ah!
I mean, look at me. It's a read. It's a direct read.
True. I'm kidding.
Okay, so not for me. And then, what are you doing for the other?
So I think Zayn, Zayn Malik is Zaddy, and Nick Jonas
agree.
is Zaddy.
I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I would
flip it.
those two a little bit like, yeah, I don't know.
Because I feel like Zayn can toss me around like a sandwich in a bag. And
He
then
can also
Nick-
like.
Well,
He
actually,
can also like sing
Nick Jonas is bigger.
better.
where?
I met him in the dark room.
Oh.
But
In my
Nick-
Oculus.
Nick Jonas.
Zayn Malik can sing, so he's really good with his mouth.
Nick Jonas.
He's like,
can
no,
sing
I'm like,
too.
hey.
Nick Jonas
Like,
can
why are you
sing,
going like this?
but Zayn Malik, I think, has better
Can
vocals.
dance.
So he probably has a better tongue.
Wait, Zayn Malik has like wife and kid now, right?
They both do.
Yeah, the Gigi Hadid,
We don't
right?
talk
Or
about
Bella.
that in the dark room, honestly.
No, they got
Oh.
We
divorced.
usually don't bring up wives in the dark room.
Oh. Ooh.
But
yeah, I think that's my final verdict.
Okay.
Wait,
verdict.
what was it?
Zaddy Zayn, Zaddy Nick Jonas,
Okay.
Joe Alwyn, not for me.
Not for me. Zaddy, Daddy, or not for me. Shawn Mendes.
Ooh.
Manny Rios.
Of course, you had to bring up Manny
course.
Rios.
Of course. And last but not least, Troye Sivan.
I love Troye Sivan, but it's just not for me compared with like in between those two. the
And
other
Tristan
ones.
is a bottom.
So that's for you.
So you want Troy?
No.
Not for
Not for
me.
me. Not for me.
We love Troy. We're Troy lovers.
Yeah, I
But
like
not
one
for
of his
me.
songs.
Not
It's really
for
nice.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like bloom for someone else. Troy, go off.
I would.
Yeah.
So
He's cute.
He's cute. I think out of the other two,
Now
That's where
let's
it gets
get to
more
the fun part. Sadie Manorios,
No, 'cause
Daddy
you
Shawn
only-
Mendes.
Daddy, you get more long term
Mhm.
than Zaddy.
Yeah.
Zaddy's more of like a summer fling if you're
Oh,
lucky. It might be a one night
true.
stand.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
True. I'm trying to think.
It's
who
not a
would-
secure option.
I'm trying to think who would toss me around like a broccoli in a frozen broccoli bag.
Not Manorius.
I think actually Shawn would toss you around more than Manu.
Yeah.
You think? I don't know.
Manorius is like cute vibe for pictures. I don't know.
I-
He doesn't look like a.
I think he could, but I think Shawn would.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Would have, could have, should have. Would
Would've,
have, could have, should have. If I
As Camilla would say, Shawn, don't go yet.
don't come yet.
We're edging Shawn.
Anyways, yeah.
Cancel again.
I'll just keep both of them. I'll say Zaddy Daddy to both of them.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. It's a double Zaddy.
Double eviction. Double Zaddy.
Double Zaddy.
I think like Sean, Daddy, Zaddy, Manorius, and what was that last one?
I'm going with it.
Oh!
Oh, Troy
Troye
Sivan.
Sivan.
Yeah, it's not my vibe.
What was he? Who is she?
No, but have you ever gone through a really bad breakup?
Me?
Let's get deep.
I'm like, shit. Okay, so Seb
few
won the
times.
game. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Brava,
Thank you. Thank you.
bravissimo.
Thank you.
Yeah, have you ever been through a shat breakup? Seb wants to make you cry.
I cried only like twice when my ex left me, like the first day.
In
and
your whole
maybe-
life?
Yeah.
You've only cried twice?
I don't cry a lot. I don't know why. I cry usually like if something like really like I can cry. Let's say I'm like on my phone and then I see some really short like 5-second whatever video where somebody saves like a cat and I'm like and I can
yeah.
and I can
Oh,
cry for
yeah,
like
yeah. Those get you.
10 seconds and then I forget about it right away. So that's like like these are the cries I get sometimes occasionally during the week, like just some video, but like crying like because I'm sad like it doesn't happen.
Last time I had a
know
good
why.
cry was probably at the Taylor Swift concert, actually.
Oh yeah, the one's balling.
Okay, yeah, I cried there too, but it was like the happy tears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
others-
love a good happy
The others
tear.
were sad tears too.
Mine were, I don't even know, a lot of tears. Good and bad tears.
Yeah.
I have those videos where I'm like sobbing and I'm like ah, and I'm like filming myself. Why are you filming yourself? I'm like ah.
That's what I mean by good and bad tears, because I feel like even if the tears are like,
They're good because you're feeling.
you're
Yeah.
processing it, exactly.
But how long ago was the breakup?
How deep is this?
I'm trying to
wound?
get us a clickbait title, huh?
20
20 years
2019.
ago? How old
so
are you?
4 years ago.
Wait.
Oh, before the pandemic.
I thought you told us
Yeah.
you were 19. How old are you? Like, let me take off this mask.
How long were you guys together for?
Like 7 months.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah. And
that's a solid.
I mean that's like my I guess that yeah, that's actually my longest relationship.
Did you
Like
think you were
but
in love?
actually with somebody in real life. Yeah, cuz like I had like a boyfriend, kind of like, I mean, we met and everything, but it was like long distance. That was like for a year. But honestly, at this point, I feel like I don't want to count. I mean, it's like I loved him, but I feel like, does it count when you like met like once, but you've been talking 1 year, like every
Right.
day, whatever? I don't know. Like it did count because I had those feelings.
Yeah,
but,
like I feel like love
it's-
comes in so many ways, you know.
Yeah. So I guess I had like two boyfriends, and like, one of them like broke up with me, but like broke up with me over the phone.
Ooh.
He
No, I'm
pulled
kidding. No,
a
no, I'm kidding. I'm
Joe
kidding. No. He was
Jonas? Oh.
he was literally sitting with me in the park as I was crying and like, it's gonna be okay.
You're like, can you call me and tell me this?
Yeah. No, it was like really
I
nice.
just
He
want
was
to
super nice.
suck it one more
Relate.
time.
Yeah.
No.
Like, let's do this in person.
Yeah, because like, do you notice how like you felt like you look back and you're like, oh, I was so in love. Like you thought you were so in love, but then you look back and you're like, oh wait, I didn't even know love the way I do it now.
Hmm.
The
Mhm.
growth.
Well, yeah, the growth. I feel like, I
You
feel
learn
like,
what you want, what you deserve.
like every person you date and then they like disappear from your life. I mean, at some point, like after that boyfriend I had, and then like I was like, and then like I was kind of seeing somebody else, and I was like, oh God, like, and then I was thinking like, the next one is gonna be my last one, because I don't want to like date different people. I don't want to like have sex with different people. Like I just want to find like somebody one, and that's it.
Right.
Like I'm not interested in experience. I don't know, it's just me.
No,
But
that's
then-
my
so,
experience too.
So I kind of like, I was like, oh my God, I hope this is the one. I hope But to be honest, like the one is gonna be after all these people that need to give me whatever lesson I need to learn.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
because
Yeah.
I need to learn something about myself. It's not even about them. In my life, it's about me, pretty much.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm the main character, girl.
Just like I'm for them. I
Yeah.
need to come to
Exactly.
their life because they need to learn something too. So
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty that's a
that's
really
beautiful.
nice way to look at it, because it's like you don't have to go and find someone. You just have to experience whatever you're gonna to experience.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
not like, because a lot of people are like, okay, I need to date someone now. I can't be
Yeah.
alone, and it's like, no, that's not gonna happen.
it's
you're
not your
so
path.
devoted
You have
into,
to
like-
follow the path.
And if you're devoted to following your path, like putting action in your life every day, you're obviously gonna make those connections with people in one way
Yeah.
or another.
Because you're living for you, not because you want to find someone.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
Because then you find someone, they're like, okay, what are you about? And you're like, I don't know, I've just been looking for a relationship for 3 years. It's like, oh, so what do you do? Work, but I just want,
It's
I
like,
want a
just-
long term thing. It's like, okay, but who are
I just do whatever my boyfriend told me to do.
you? Yeah, not that bad.
Like, you don't want to do that.
No.
I also like realized like I get like because like everybody, like I would go on a date or whatever, and I'm like super quick to know whether or not we're gonna work, and whatever lesson I need to learn from, even let's say I was kind of dating or seeing somebody for like a week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever, and like for me sometimes like I can literally know this is enough, and like I know exactly what I needed to learn, and I'm taking it to the next person I'm gonna see, right? Because I know like, oh, okay,
Like,
not
okay,
gonna
we're
work.
done. We're done here.
We're done. We're done. No, but it's
That's a
you're
wrap.
done. But like I'm like, I feel like sometimes I'm like serial like experience seeker. I'm just like I'm starting seeing somebody, but then I'm like I already know I don't like them. But then I find out already what they teach me, like what I need to know, and I'm like she's kind of disappearing.
That's good.
So
'cause
what's
I feel
your
like
preference, like
it's
on
like,
leaving, ending things? It's like, well, what's your go-to way to do it?
Oh, like being like extremely nice, and like I would never like wanted to just either disappear or like be rude, or like for example, remember this guy like here,
Mhm.
like he was like literally kind of did what I would do, like he was like calming me down, like, oh, it's not a match, whatever, this and that. Like this is how I feel like it should be. Like you shouldn't be like I mean, cheating or breaking up, or like even if it's not cheating, you're just like different, but like if you're gonna leave somebody on like being rude, that's just such a bad energy. Like
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
if you wanna like
I
that's
could not live with that.
that's great, because
No,
like, if you
'cause
wanna
then-
end with something, then just end it, because a lot of people
Don't leave
just
the
like
bad taste.
yeah, they
Yeah,
wanna
why?
end things, but they don't even
It's kind of like
try to end it, so they're just like starting to ruining the relationship
Right.
yeah.
and leaving everything in
And-
a bad term.
Uh-huh.
And for me, it's like kind of like, okay, well, whoever you dated, you're like two souls, two energies, and you've exchanged that experience. Okay, you're not compatible. Say thank you for the experience and leave. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And honestly, thank you for the experience.
And I'm
Now I'm
going
gonna leave.
now. No, yeah, it's because like people are not grown ups, and they don't know how to deal with their
I've seen that
feelings.
so many
So they're like,
times.
oh, I don't do confrontation, so I'm just gonna like ruin it all and like ruin this whole like experience. Even because you don't have to be dating to still be like, okay, I'm okay with
And
this.
that echoes in life. Like I was literally saying today, like we have to work on ourselves, because if you start like lashing out,
So
then it
hot
just
in here.
becomes like, we'll get an AC in the
Just
studio.
tears.
Fact checker, could you get us some AC?
My eyes are sweating.
But yeah, you really
No,
got to
yeah.
put out what you want to.
And it's kind of
Get
like
back.
like I've seen people being like, oh, we're not dating anymore, and they're like showing their true identity, like how they see themselves, I guess. Like they become rude, they show they don't care about you or whatever.
Mhm.
And like so you actually know this is how they are, because when they love you or whatever, they're gonna act different. It's okay, but like I just feel like it's so like I've seen people who break up and then they start ruining each other's life. Like
Yeah.
whatever they can do, either it's like I've seen like one of my friends broke up, and that guy or girl, whatever, like they go on Instagram and talk about it, or like, trying to do something bad or tell other people bad, I'm like, I broke up with you. You're
to be able
gone.
to
Like
move on.
you just move on and forget this person. Again, thanks for experiencing. And these people like still dragging it, like not even to get back together, but just to make
No,
sure
that's
that
not what
other
it's
people
If
also
you're-
don't like
yeah,
you.
If you're
For
breaking up with
why?
me, like, then respect that my energy's not going to be yours anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause still, like,
you're
at
just
s-
not compatible. That's it.
And like at
Yeah.
some point there was like happiness because of this person or something. So it's like you can acknowledge that and just
yeah,
like
exactly.
move
You were
on.
dating because at some point you liked each other. So how can you just turn their back and be like, now I don't like you, so I'm gonna be rude? Like for
Yeah.
what? Like it's not good for any energy.
It's spending so much energy
Yeah.
like that you can be spending on yourself.
Like I would never like try to do like drama and like I don't know leave in and like screaming or a bad note whatever because it's just gonna haunt me.
Yeah.
But that's like yeah.
Haunted.
I know. I was just thinking about that.
No.
No,
So do you
haunted.
prefer? Do you guys prefer to be the one to break up or the one to be broken up with?
I just want it to like flow, like you said, in
Yeah.
a respectful manner. Like, you know, if I feel like the person is over it, you know, and I'm not, then I'd probably go up to them and be like, "So you wanting to dump me? Like, what's
Yeah.
the tea?" If I felt like I was ready to end it, then I would be like, "It's over."
At some point, I felt like I actually like since my first boyfriend, I was like, why it's not me breaking up with him? Because I feel like, oh, if I'm breaking up with him, that means like I'm powerful and like I don't need him. And when he's breaking up with me, it means like I still want to. Well, I mean, it could be like I also don't want to, but in our case, like I wanted to be with him. So, and I was like, oh, it's probably so much better to to be him in this position, like because he doesn't have to suffer, whatever. And I told him that because I didn't realize at that point, and he was actually like when we were breaking up, he was like crying and everything, and I was just kind of like what are you crying? You living me. So, but I was like very
You're
mature.
like, you dumb bitch.
I was like, yeah, I was like,
What
you
are those
living
crocodile
me.
tears?
Like, you don't feel the same thing. And he's like, no, I don't want to break up with you, but it's just like, I have to. Like, there was
Yeah.
like circumstances. So, like, he actually didn't want to.
Circumstances.
Yeah, I know. So, like, when I had to,
yeah,
and I
that's
had to break
true.
up
There's
once
always
with
like
a
some
guy.
context around it.
Yeah, and I was like, I didn't want to do it because I knew he really likes me, like, a lot. And, like, I literally felt like how my ex-boyfriend felt. Like, he knows, like, like, and I liked him, but I knew it's not going to work. And he really liked me. And, like, there was not, like, apparent reason why we can't be together. It just didn't, it wasn't the vibe.
Because you can like love them as a person, but it's like
Yeah, you
and
have
it
to have that
hurts you,
chemistry,
yeah.
accidental chemistry, whatever. So, but, and I was like, I didn't want to break up with him because I was like, oh my God, this is also like painful, like, because I know he's going to suffer and like, I don't want him to like feel bad. So that's why I also like, I don't want to get like random dates because like, I don't want to hurt people if they fall in love with me.
Mhm.
Like, it's
please
not nice.
don't be in love with someone else. That's so true.
Yeah.
Such good insights on
Yeah, that was beautifully said.
relationships.
Thank
you for that.
Props to that.
Props to that.
Thank
It's
you.
true though. Like if you really take that journey yourself, and I think you're a good testament to this, then things are just gonna
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we
Start
always
happening
we
for
always
you.
see you like doing you like chasing your
Following
dreams,
your
following
path.
your goals, and that's
being
so
very
cool.
true
I
to
feel like
that.
everyone should be like you,
I feel like we're all doing that in our
except for
lives.
being ugly.
Yeah. Can you actually put a
Yeah.
blur box?
Yo,
Yeah.
that was already happening, huh?
You're like, we have a secret guest. It's Taylor, but we're not gonna tell you which one.
just gets by the voice.
we're gonna
And then we
use
do
AI.
AI to get Taylor Swift voice, and everyone's like, what?
What are you? Is there any projects you want to talk about before we leave that
Yeah,
you're like
what's new with
working
you?
on?
What's on the horizon?
Something we should look out for.
Well, currently I'm working on a couple of projects. Yesterday I've been filming the short film. There's two guys kissing on the beach.
Oh,
That actually sounds like sometimes you guys you do sometimes.
I
do
feel like we should
similar
try to do that
You know,
sometimes.
I've seen you did at least one.
It's a
Yeah,
good idea.
we did one yesterday too.
Why don't we
Yeah,
That's
think of
weird.
this?
kind of like it's kind of like
Huh.
you standing in the middle and kind of kissing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Groundbreaking.
and the
honestly.
sunset.
So that's your big project.
Yeah, no, well, actually, like, as always, like, I have this, like, cool idea for film, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it, because, like, it's a lot of work.
But speaking of a lot of work, I do see in the future us all making a little TV show together.
I
Doing
know.
a lot of work
What's the name?
together.
What was the name?
The-
We didn't even
Wait,
put it down.
I'm kidding. Edit it out.
She's like, this is not sponsored.
This is
I'm
fun.
calling my management.
No,
name
we had a
pending.
good. Yeah, we have
But
a
I think
good
we could make a really
ideas.
good.
Oh, what was it? We had, like, a
comedic
catchy
special.
name.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we promise
Yeah.
that we're actually gonna make that happen.
Yeah. But anyways, y'all, go check out all of his social media below. He has an agency too if you for all your social media needs.
Yeah,
Thank
if need
you.
any of those
Go
content
check all
goods.
that out. He's really talented.
Thank
with
you
the
for
camera.
being here with
With
us.
his hands.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being the first guest of season 2.
Oh, yes.
If you're watching this on Spotify or Apple Music or any streaming platform, make sure you rate, comment, review, give it 5 stars, subscribe, follow, and watch
All
the
the
full
goods.
thing on YouTube
Patreon.
or patreon.com/thebazian.
Yeah.
Stream and hey you.
Yes.
Ooh, shout out to our
Okay.
Rainbow Clown bestie. We love you so much. Our demonetized besties.
Love you, demonetized.
And Manny.
Love you, Manny.
Have fun. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ooh, this is it, y'all. We're leaving. We're ascending into the VR.
The studio
We are
is
signing
hot
to the
and we are
Taylor's Day
sweaty.
with VR. Yes.
Goodbye. Love you all.
Bye.